Hi folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, kayak fishing, and we've talked about it before, but after going to the sports show, I have locked in to bring one of the biggest and best kayak tournament trails to Messina this coming year. We'll talk more in reports as I go forward, but why is this important? Because if our tournaments are successful in what we do and why we do them, and that is to bring new monies into the area to help us all economically. If that is true and it is happening in the way that I'm hoping and dreaming and have tried so hard to make happen, then being able to utilize our other waters, not just the St. Lawrence, but our wonderful tributaries that flow in, the Racket and the Grass and the St. Regis and the Oswegatchie, if we can utilize these waters and do the same thing we're doing out in the St. because they're not pressured, but there's a possibility of bringing new people, new trails into the area to take advantage of the great fishing in these tributaries. And the one way that people can do this is with kayaks. Now, years back when I would go to the sports shows and I'd show video of the wonderful fish that I've caught in these streams, then when people said, well, can we do this? Can we put our boat in there? And they had a 19 or 20-foot boat or even an 18 or 16. And I'd say, no. You're going to have something like a canoe or a float or something to be able to reach these waters, or wade like me. And an awful lot of people weren't willing to do that. However, now with kayaks are more stable. They're designed for fishing. And now people can be able to take advantage of all these wonderful waterways and catch some of the unbelievable fish that I've basically called my own. But the fact that we're bringing a kayak tournament here, they're not going to keep the fish. It's going to be patterned like Major League Fishing, where it's recorded when you catch it, and they're not even weighed. They're not even handled that way. They're measured and they're released, and everything is recorded and broadcast at that moment. It's broadcast very much streamed just like Major League Fishing does. And I love that because it is catch and release, and it is releasing them immediately. And it's going to be fishing waters that haven't been fished before by any of these type of folks. So I'm excited about it. I wanted to share it with you. As we do more of this, I think it holds a real possibility for growth in this area, because there are no other areas I know of that have the incredible, not only size of fish that these tributaries do compared to other tributaries, other streams of the same size, but also have the tremendous variety of species. Now, again, with most of the tournaments, the emphasis is going to be on bass. And the bass in the tributaries aren't as big as out in the St. Lawrence. The St. Lawrence is not just world class, it's universe class of having the biggest smallmouth really in the world. But the tributaries are going to offer some great experiences, and they're going to be fishing for bass. And all the people that love walleyes and muskies are still going to have it to themselves. But it's something that I'm excited about, and I wanted to share it with you. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, at one of the sports shows, and this is another thing that at least I can put more facts onto something that we all kind of wonder about. And that is that at the Massachusetts Sports Show that I just attended, Joey Cowboy Cifuentes, and I probably didn't say his last name correctly, but he's become sort of a celebrity, got his cowboy hat on, he's very good speaking, and he's winning tournaments on the national level. He placed really high with Major League Fishing, and he's coming to Messina again this year in one of the tournaments. So I got a chance to talk to him. We recorded pictures, and they were put out on Facebook of him and me together by the Messina booth. But what really I wanted to